July 4th, Sail 250, which is like the president's military parade, NBA Finals, World Cup, all as potentially Taylor Swift's wedding.
Taylor Swift's wedding is reportedly about to trigger one of the biggest security operations New York City will see all summer, and the scale of it is almost hard to believe. This is not a few bodyguards and a velvet rope. Sources say the plan reportedly involves the New York Police Department working alongside private security firms, with streets in the heart of Manhattan potentially shut down entirely, all to protect a single day. When the most famous woman on the planet marries one of the most famous athletes in America, the wedding stops being a private event and becomes something closer to a citywide operation. And the lengths they are reportedly going to in order to lock it down tell you exactly how seriously they are taking the threat of even one photo leaking out. Here is what is reportedly being planned. The ceremony is reportedly set for Madison Square Garden on the July 3rd, and the choice of that venue is itself reportedly a security decision more than anything else. The arena reportedly has no windows, which means there is no angle from any building, rooftop, or aircraft that could capture the ceremony from outside. It reportedly has underground parking, allowing guests to arrive and leave without ever being exposed to crowds or cameras. And around all of that, sources say there will reportedly be coordinated protection from both the city's police force and hired private teams. The surrounding streets will likely be closed off to create the largest possible buffer of safe, controlled space. It is reportedly less like a wedding setup and more like the security perimeter you would build around a head of state.
I know it's going to be fun to plan because I think the only stressful weddings are the ones where you have a small amount and people are on the bubble.
And here's the detail that really shows how big this has become. The city's own police commissioner reportedly addressed the wedding in public, listing it right alongside the other massive events descending on New York this summer. While running through the calendar of huge happenings the department has to prepare for, including the July 4th celebrations, a major maritime event, the NBA Finals, and the FIFA World Cup, the commissioner reportedly added, almost as a punchline and potentially a Taylor Swift wedding.
July 4th, Sail 250, which is like the president's military parade in New York City, NBA Finals, World Cup, all as potentially Taylor Swift's wedding. I'm kidding, but all as overlapping events in New York City between June 11th and July 19th.
Let that sink in. The wedding is reportedly being mentioned in the same breath as a global soccer tournament and a national holiday celebration. It is one of the events that could strain the resources of one of the largest police departments in the world. That is not a wedding anymore. That is an event of national scale. Think about what that means for the couple at the center of it. Most people plan their wedding around flowers, food, and a seating chart. Taylor and Travis are reportedly planning theirs around road closures, police coordination, and a windowless fortress. It is the strange, almost surreal reality of being this famous. The thing that should be the most personal, most intimate day of your life reportedly has to be engineered like a security mission, simply because the entire world is trying to get a glimpse of it. And rather than fight that reality, they have reportedly leaned all the way into it. They built a plan so airtight that not even a single frame is expected to escape. So here is everything else swirling around this wedding right now, because the security operation is just one piece of a much larger puzzle. Start with how the information itself is reportedly being guarded, because it is just as locked down as the venue. There are reportedly no mailed invitations going out, no physical cards that could be photographed or leaked. Instead, Taylor is reportedly reaching out to guests directly by text, sharing details quietly and personally rather than through anything that could end up in a tabloid. Guests are reportedly being kept on a strict need-to-know basis right up until the day arrives. It is the same logic as the windowless arena and the closed streets. Every layer is designed to keep the world out.
She is not actually sending out save the dates. Instead, guys, she is actually calling people and telling them, hey, keep this date.
That obsession with control reportedly shaped the guest list too, which has been a roller coaster. In a major surprise, former best friend and supermodel Karlie Kloss is reportedly back in. Sources say the two women reportedly reconciled some time ago and that their old issues are now water under the bridge. But while one friend is reportedly back, another couple is reportedly out, with actor Miles Teller and his wife, model Cooley, reportedly left off the list after a quiet falling out.
You and Kelly maybe be attending the wedding?
You know, I don't know. That is going to be, I imagine, one impressive wedding. But yeah, just very happy for them. I've known, Trav for a while too, and yeah, I think they're having a blast. That's the point.
Rising pop star Benson Boone is reportedly invited as well. Each name, in or out, becomes its own headline, which is exactly why the couple is reportedly so determined to keep the rest under wraps. There is also reportedly a fascinating contradiction at the heart of the guest list. Some sources claim the wedding will be enormous, with somewhere between 1,100 and 1,200 people filling the arena. Others insist Taylor wants something intimate, a room small enough that she can recognize every single face, with a circle that includes pop stars, supermodels, movie stars, and an entire NFL roster. Her version of intimate may simply be bigger than most people can imagine. Either way, the level of security being planned makes sense the moment you realize how many high-profile names could be in that building at once. It also explains why an earlier theory reportedly fell apart. For months, the smart money was on a seaside town in Rhode Island, near Taylor's famous oceanfront estate. But that idea has reportedly collapsed, in part because a wedding that size leaves a footprint a small coastal town simply cannot hide. Local officials there reportedly say they have no knowledge of any wedding plans at all. And for an event that would demand this level of security and coordination, that silence reportedly speaks volumes. A sprawling outdoor estate is almost impossible to fully seal. A windowless arena in a city built for crowd control is reportedly the opposite, which is exactly why the plan reportedly shifted to the heart of Manhattan. Now, while all of that gets locked down, the couple still reportedly found time to look like a genuinely happy pair. They were just spotted on a color-coordinated date night in Florida, where Travis is reportedly training for a 14th NFL season out of a massive rental home. Taylor has reportedly been splitting her time just to stay close to him. She wore black, he matched her, and they walked out hand in hand as he cheerfully told fans to have a good night.
Oh my God.
Hey guys.
Oh my God.
Have a good night, guys.
Sources say the two have reportedly stopped filling their calendars with endless outings, choosing instead to simply enjoy each other. One insider described their relationship as a real-life love song. The security may be massive, but the romance reportedly still looks small, warm, and real. The control extends far beyond the venue and the guest list. Anna Wintour, the most powerful figure in fashion, reportedly offered to help plan the wedding, and Taylor reportedly turned her down. She chose to run the entire day herself in the name of authenticity over spectacle. The same guarding reportedly applies to the dress, with reports of 6 gowns commissioned from multiple designers, several of them deliberate decoys. Every designer is locked behind a non-disclosure agreement so that a single leak could be traced to its exact source. 6 gowns just to protect one walk down the aisle. The bridal party has reportedly turned into its own quiet competition, with the coveted maid of honor role reportedly the subject of a friendly tug-of-war among Taylor's friends. Selena Gomez is widely seen as the frontrunner thanks to a friendship stretching back more than 15 years. There is also reportedly friction over a strict no-plus-one policy. One invitee is reportedly so frustrated about attending alone that she has considered skipping the wedding, and there is a seating chart wrinkle, with one report claiming Travis is biting his lip over a famous guest's even more famous date.
Some guests have suggested that they have not been invited alongside a partner, and they are livid.
Well,
The whole +1 thing is a little bit tricky. I would suggest that it comes more into play if the bride and groom are struggling a bit for money and they want to keep the numbers down.
Even the pre-wedding parties are reportedly being treated like major productions. Taylor has reportedly set a budget of $10 million for Travis's bachelor party, a relaxed island getaway built around golf with his brother and his quarterback. Her own plans reportedly involve multiple bachelorette trips, and in the middle of running the most secure wedding in recent memory, Taylor reportedly just released a brand new original song tied to one of the biggest family films of the summer. That proves the work never stops even when the secrecy is at its peak. The money side has its own storyline, with a prenuptial agreement reportedly being finalized. The most interesting detail is reportedly not what goes in it, but where it gets signed, with some locations offering far stronger protections than others, and Travis keeps making headlines beyond the romance. He has reportedly bought a minority stake in his hometown baseball team and gotten roasted by his brother for an enthusiastic courtside beer chug.
Go Guards, baby! It's a dream come true for a Cleveland kid. Any Cleveland kid would be through the roof right now, and I'm happy to be the honorable one to get to do it for us, man.
The internet would beg to differ, you classless. You're a role model, Travis. You cannot be out there chugging beers in public!
I'll chug this accelerator right now. It was a classy chug, Jason. All right, didn't spill one drop. Didn't crush the can. I'm on the hardwood floor at an NBA game. Could have got messy. It was a smooth, classy chug to get the people going.
Meanwhile, a hip-hop heavyweight reportedly slipped a tribute to Taylor's tour and a lyric naming her into his latest release. So here's the bottom line. The wedding is reportedly set to trigger a massive security operation, with the New York Police Department and private firms reportedly coordinating and streets in Manhattan likely closed off. The city's own police commissioner reportedly listed the wedding among the summer's biggest events. The ceremony is reportedly happening at Madison Square Garden on July 3rd, a venue reportedly chosen for having no windows and underground parking. There are reportedly no mailed invitations, just personal texts. Carly Kloss is reportedly back on the guest list. Miles and Cooley Teller are reportedly out, and Benson Boone is reportedly in. The guest count is reported anywhere from intimate to 1,200 people. The couple was just spotted on a Florida date night, while Travis trains for a 14th season. Taylor reportedly turned down Anna Wintour, reportedly commissioned 6 decoy gowns, and Selena Gomez is the reported frontrunner for Maid of Honor. The bachelor party reportedly has a $10 million budget, a new song just dropped, and the prenup is reportedly being finalized. 28 days until July 3rd. A police department that guards a city of millions is reportedly bracing for a single wedding. Streets may close, officers may deploy, and an entire arena may go dark to the outside world, all so two people can promise each other forever without the planet watching. It is the ultimate proof of just how big this couple has become. When your wedding requires the same planning as a national holiday, you are no longer just famous, you are an event. And on July 3rd, the most protected room in America will reportedly hold the most anticipated I do in the world. That's all for this video, folks. See you next time.